We've all experienced our hands sweating, our hearts pounding, and that simple gut-wrenching fear before public speaking. And it's horrible. It truly is. And today I want to show you 3 uncommon ways you can overcome that fear. But first, a warning. I feel very passionately about this topic, so I might even get aggressive at times, because I truly believe that everyone should invest time in overcoming their fear of public speaking, because you're leaving opportunities on the table, you're not serving yourself to their fullest potential, and you're letting yourself down, because you could be a more confident version of yourself if you overcome your fear. With that being said, let's get straight into it. First, I want you to define your fear. What does that fear look like? What is the worst case scenario when it comes to public speaking? Maybe it's freezing on stage, forgetting your words, losing the audience. I want you to define that. Now probably you're thinking, if that did happen, it'd be horrible because everyone would remember it. It'd be held against you for the rest of your life. No one would ever forget it. But I'm here to tell you that's not the case. Because firstly, people simply do not care as much as you care about yourself. And secondly, people don't remember failures. Let me prove it to you. Take Richard Branson, for instance. He's failed at lots of different businesses. Virgin Cola, Virgin Wear, Virgin Cars. You probably even haven't heard of these. But these are epic failures on his part. But no one remembers them. Because the mind is attracted to success. And it's the same for your presentation. If the worst case scenario does happen, 1 week later, no one will remember a thing. With that, you can take the information that when it comes to public speaking, there is very little to lose, but there's a lot to gain by it. So keep that in the forefront of your mind before you go out and present. That's tip 1. Tip number 2, I want you to demand. In your life, you demand a lot from yourself already. You demand that you get up at a certain time. You demand that you put work into your business, your studies, your career, whatever it may be. You demand, if you like exercise, that you go to the gym. You get those workouts in, you get those results. You have these demands because they are part of what makes you. They are part of your image. And of course, there's times where you don't want to make these demands, where you don't want to fulfill them. You don't want to go to the gym, you don't want to do that work, you don't want to get up. But you still do it because it's a demand. You demand it from yourself. I want you to demand public speaking from yourself. I want you to demand that you go up on that stage, that you face the crowd regardless of how you feel. Demand it of yourself. Make it part of your image that you are a public speaker. And if you do that, if you make it part of your image and you go up and you do it, through that exposure, you will overcome your fear. Because it will be part of you. It's what you do. And you will begin to enjoy it. So demand that you speak in public. Put yourself in that uncomfortable situation and you will blow past your fear. My third and final tip for you is to visualize, but not in the traditional sense. Not in the way everyone else does, where we talk about all the positive stuff. That's great, but there's something else we can do instead. And that's called resilient visualization. I want you to visualize the difficult stuff. I want you to visualize problems occurring in your presentation. Maybe losing the audience's attention. Maybe telling a joke and no one laughs. Or maybe it's having that gut-wrenching fear where you feel frozen to the spot beforehand. I want you to visualize all of that negativity. And then I want you to visualize yourself overcoming that. See yourself bringing the audience's attention back. See yourself remaining calm even though the joke didn't come off. See yourself gaining control of yourself so that you go out on the stage and give your best performance possible, even when you're afraid before. And by going through these scenarios in your head, seeing them and overcoming them, you are mentally preparing yourself. Because when they do happen in real life, in that moment, you'll remain calm and confident. Because you've already overcome those events many times before. So that's my 3 ways to overcome your fear. They're not very common, but they are very effective. I want you to define, demand, and resiliently visualize your way to overcoming that crippling fear that you have. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a comment, give me a like, give me some feedback. It's very much appreciated. And I really hope this has helped you blow past your fear.